Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Tuesday, April 29's recap of the Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra will be prepared to take her rival's place once Phyllis Summers loses her position. When Phyllis sees Billy Abbott, she invites him to join her at the GCAC, where she will be waiting for Daniel Romalotti Jr. Billy will give in and take a seat at Phyllis's table, but it will soon be clear that she will not be able to let go of the Daniel problem. Billy will insist that Phyllis leave Abbott Communications after acknowledging that she has given him no other option. After being shocked by Billy's decision to fire her, Phyllis will begin to beg for another chance, but Billy will already have made up his mind. As he discusses their guitar lessons and making progress in his life with Tessa Porter at Crimson Lights, Daniel will admit that he's avoiding Phyllis. Phyllis will tell Daniel over the phone that Billy has fired her. Daniel will try to dissuade Billy, but he will also make it clear that Phyllis must let him make his own decisions. Daniel will eventually say that he has a friend that knows where he's coming from, but he won't say who it is. Tessa will be overjoyed when Mariah Copeland returns from a Cassidy first business trip. Mariah would say that she wanted to give Tessa a hug as well, but she stopped by to give Aria Porter Copeland one like the world was ending. Mariah will say she simply misses Tessa and is happy to come home, even though Tessa will know that something is hurting her. When Phyllis shows there, Tessa will be by herself after Mariah has hurried to the office. When Phyllis sees that Daniel has forgotten his jacket, she will know that Tessa is helping him, and she will hope that Tessa may save her son. When Phyllis arrives in the park, she may appear to be experiencing a mild panic attack as she sobs over Daniel and losing her job at Abbott Communications. Daniel will then confront Billy about firing Phyllis at the athletic club on Tuesday's episode. Billy will insist that his choice is definitive, even if Daniel tries to keep Phyllis's position. Sally will run across Audra Charles while out for a run, and she will end up making a joke about Holden Novak that makes Audra angry. Before Audra discusses Lily Winter's charges against Holden and what she is withholding, Sally will offer her apology. Sally offers to be Audra's confidant regarding her real history with Holden, but Audra prefers to discuss Billy and Phyllis. Though she will wish Billy had fired her outright, Sally will provide updates on the ultimatum he issued Phyllis. Sally simply won't be into that, but Audra will push her to act dirty once more. When Sally says Billy offered to work with her at Abbott Communications, Audra will encourage her to take advantage of the opportunity. Sally will later confess that she has been reflecting on her life when she meets Billy at the GCAC. Sally will acknowledge that it's about them and Abbott Communications when Billy asks what this is about. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Sally's news might affect Billy's perspective and cause him to make more optimistic predictions about the business, so pay attention. As followers saw her new shoulder bag, which said UCLA Lab School, Hendrickson said, "Some weekend fun filled with friends, rainbows, and getting excited for new beginnings." The actress is not returning to school, rather, her daughter Josephine, whom she shares with husband Rob Meader, is starting over. A parent may experience the same range of feelings as a 5-year-old, who is likely to be a little anxious and excited. But we can bet that the school, which fosters children's innate love of learning while encouraging a disciplined approach to their work, will be an incredibly enjoyable experience. Not to mention the amusing photo booth images of Josephine with her pleased parents, the adorable way she got her face painted while clutching a cuddly tiny bunny only serves to confirm it. In addition, Hendrickson shared a number of adorable pictures on Josephine's 5th birthday on March 27 along with the caption, "The minute you were official I had the most vibrant, joyous, and energetic feeling in my body. That's exactly what you came out as. My darling girl with a golden heart." She continued by praising her daughter's loyalty and her ferocious love for family and friends. According to Tuesday, April 29 teasers for The Young and the Restless, Tessa Porter will get suspicious and bossy Billy Abbott will take over. Here's what fans might expect. Audra Charles will also caution Sally Spectra while they plot. Billy nevertheless needs to manage his business, despite his sympathy for Phyllis Summers' ordeal. Billy doesn't want the future of the business to be hampered by Phyllis's fixation on Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s job. Billy gave Phyllis an ultimatum, essentially telling her to stop this or face termination from Abbott Communications. Billy will determine that enough is enough because it seems like Phyllis won't listen and will continue to bug him about it. It's absurd that Phyllis is continually pressuring Daniel to join the team when he doesn't even want the position. Billy is tired of Phyllis's constant nagging since he believes Daniel shouldn't be on board if his heart isn't in it. Billy will eventually run out of options for dealing with Phyllis and will have to assert his authority. Billy will probably tell Phyllis that she has been dismissed and encourage her to look for work elsewhere. Audra will return the favor and offer some advice to Sally, who will be there for her following her most recent altercation with Lily Winters. On Tuesday's episode, Audra will scheme with Sally and attempt to persuade her that Phyllis can only be eliminated through scheming. Sally might receive updates on some positive news after Audra cautions her to be bold in her approach and safeguard her relationship with Billy. Sally could expect that her issues with Phyllis will be resolved once she finds out that Billy let her go as she recommended. Whether Sally likes it or not, more drama may be on the horizon since, of course, things are never that easy when Phyllis is involved. Speaking of drama, Mariah Copeland's silence on Tuesday's broadcast might irritate some viewers. Given her wife's peculiar behavior, Tessa will give Mariah a hug and address some suspicions. It is conceivable that Tessa would insist on Mariah telling her anything. If Mariah will simply open up, Tessa might anticipate that they will be able to get through whatever this is together. Unfortunately, at least for the time being, Mariah will not tell Tessa the truth. Tessa might then confide in Daniel about Mariah's strange conduct and ask him what's truly wrong with her. Let's hope Mariah won't remain silent for too long since, according to the Young and the Restless spoilers preview, she should already know that being honest is the best strategy. According to Monday, April 28 spoilers for The Young and the Restless, Jack Abbott receives a text from a traitor, and Kyle Abbott will make a pitch that makes Claire Newman uneasy. Audra Charles will grow tired of Lily Winters' inquiries and suspicions at the sports club. Audra will declare she has no relationship to Aristotle Dumas after she maintains her position that Holden Novak is a fling. Although Audra will believe Lily is trying to elicit a response from her, she will not allow Lily's coercive methods to succeed. Lily will then give Holden a lot of questions about what transpired with Audra in Los Angeles and issue some dire warnings. Holden will pretend to be a psychologist and say that Lily likes to do research so she may feel better about exposing others. Kyle will propose that they reconsider moving into the Abbott estate when Claire visits and raves about the cozy renovations. Kyle will explain that while they may still find a place of their own, he doesn't want to wait to live with them while they look for an apartment. Claire acknowledges that Victoria Newman and Cole Howard are worried about how quickly things are going, so she hoped to spend more time with them prior to the formal move-in. Claire's uneasiness will also make Kyle recognize that living with Jack will worsen Victor Newman's reaction. Claire will be happy that they are in accord once more, and Kyle will apologize for becoming overly excited and insist that they wait to locate a house of their own. Jack will have a drink with Billy Abbott at the Jazz Lounge and learn about Phyllis Summers' fixation on Abbott Communications employee Daniel Romalotti Jr.